Welcome everyone. Welcome to our today's session that is related to chapter 14 statics. Today we will discuss measures of central tendency. Okay, so when we are working with a large set of data, in that case it is quite useful that we are representing the entire data by a single value. So that single value, it is often called as the average data of that entire value. So it signifies its characteristic that what is the average of that given data. So these averages, these are called as the measure of central tendency. Okay, why they are called as the average of central tendency? Because an average is usually located in the central position within the set of that particular data. Some example, if we discuss regarding some example of the averages. So some example you can take as if we are finding the average age of the player of a cricket team, we are finding the average reaction time of a particular chemical reaction, and etc. So these all are the example where we are finding the averages. When we are talking about the central tendency, so there are three measures of central tendency which are commonly used. These are mean, median, mode. Okay, in the previous classes also we have discussed regarding mean, median, mode in 8th standard, in 7th standard also. So here also we will discuss about mean, median and mode. So first of all, we will discuss about mean. What mean is? Mean it is the most popular measure of central tendency. Okay, it is very commonly used in our life. It is also known as the arithmetic mean. मीन को और किस नाम से हम बोलते हैं, we also talk it as arithmetic mean इसको बोलते हैं. So the mean value it is defined as the sum of all values. Okay, when you are doing the sum of all values and if you divide it by the number of values, okay, sum of all observation divided by the total number of observation, it is known as mean. So it is the average set of numbers, is the average of the set of numbers. You can also, when you add all the set of numbers and you divide it by the total number of observation, you will find the mean. Second measure of central tendency, it is the median. So how can we find out the median? When we arrange the observation in ascending or descending order, okay, we will find a particular value which is centrally located. When we are arranging our data in ascending or descending, any order we want, then whatever the value is centrally located, a particular value is there. So this central value, or you can say this middlemost value, it is the median of that particular data. Okay, and this median, whatever the median of that data, it divides the whole data in two groups. You can say that 50% of observation lies above that data and 50% of observation lie below that. Okay, so median it is a set of data, set of values in which the middle value of data set, we are finding the middle value when we are arranging the data in any order. Okay, in ascending order you can say, that is from the smallest to the highest. You can also calculate median. The formula is here, 1 upon 2 n plus 1, where n is the number of observation and is the number of values. And you will utilize that formula when the total number of data set it is odd. And when the number of data set it is even, we can find the median by the average of two middle values. While finding the average of two middle values, we can find the median. So the formula for median is here. It is n upon 2th observation and plus n upon 2 plus 1 observation, and the median of both, mean of both. Okay, so how you can find it out? You can find it out the average of middle two values, that is the median when the data set is even. So these two formula you have to take care regarding the data set, if it is even or if it is odd. Okay, yes. Now third measure of central tendency, it is mode. So what mode is? Mode is the value of the observation which occurs most frequently in the set of data. Okay, if we find out the frequency of the observation, so if an observation, whichever the observation have the maximum frequency, it is called the mode. And mode, it is also very useful in every life. For example, for the ready-made garments or for the shoe industries, they are making great use of this measures and measure of central tendency. How? By using that knowledge, they can decide that which size of product should be produced in the large numbers. Okay, which is frequently used, which is frequently are in the market. So, with the on the behalf of that, they can decide that which size of product they have to produce in large number. So these all things are regarding mean, median, and mode. Now, one more important formula we are having here, we are having the empirical formula for calculating the mode. Okay, when we are having all these three tendency, mean, median, and mode, so the relationship between all these three is mode is equals to 3 into median minus 2 into mean. Means if from these three any two terms are known to you, you can find out the third one. If median and mean is known, you can find out mode. If mode and median is known, you can find out mean. So this is the formula, this is the relationship between these three measures. Okay, and you have to learn it that it is the empirical relationship between these three measures of central tendency. This question may be there in the one word answer or in the optional questions. So you have to learn this formula also. Or the question may be there that mode or median it is given to you and you have to find out the third thing. Okay. Yes. Now come to the exercise. Our exercise, it is exercise 14.4. Here we have to find out mean, median, and mode. So how to solve the question related to mean, median, mode? First of all, what we have to do, we have to arrange the data in the ascending order. Okay, after arranging this data in the ascending order, we can make the frequency distribution table, or with the help of data, we can easily find it out that which number is having the highest frequency. Then what we can do, we can calculate mean, median, mode. Okay, how? Now come to the exercise. It is our exercise 14.4. Just have a look in this exercise. Question number first is there. In this question number first, the number of goals it is given to us, and what we have to find it out, we have to find it out mean, median, and mode. So first of all, we have to find out mean. So mean is the it is quite easier one. What you have to do, you have to find out the sum of all observation and you have to divide it by the total number of observation. Okay, so just check it out here. We have add all the numbers and we are dividing it by 10. So mean is 2.8. Okay, now for the median, what we have do, we have arranged them in the ascending order. After arranging them in the ascending order, what we are finding that the total number of observation is 10. It is even. So the formula we are using given here. And while solving, we are finding that it is 3 only. Okay. Yes. Now mode. After arranging the data, what we are finding out that the frequency of 3 is most means 3 occurs most frequently. It is 3 is having the highest frequency, that is 4 times. So mode is 3. So this is our question number first. Okay, now see question number second. In this question number second, the marks are recorded for the 15 students. So again, what you have to find it out, again the same mean, median, mode you have to find it out. The same formula we are using, sum of all observation divided by the total number of observation. Mean also and median. Here the observation are odd, so we are using the formula that is n plus 1 upon 2. Okay, so this is our question number second, quite easier one. Just have a look here to our question number third. In this, median is given to us and we have to find out the unknown value. Now check it out. What is the total number of observation? That is even. So the formula we are using n upon 2 observation divided by the plus n plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 observation divided by 2. So using this fifth and sixth observation, what we are finding the unknown values, that is x plus 2 and upon 2. So on solving this equation, what we are finding the value of x is 62. Okay, because it is already given in the ascending order, so we have not to arrange. Just what we have to do, we have to find the unknown values as solved here. All the only 5 questions we are having, and all the questions are the easier. Yes, just check it out here. Question number 4. In this our question number 4, what we have to find out mode. So it is quite easier. While arranging the data in the ascending order, what we are finding that 14 is the occurs how many times? 4 times. So mode for the given data is 14 only. It is quite easy. Yes. Question number 5, it is little bit different. Just have a look here. We have to find out the mean salary. Here what is given to us, salary as well as the number of workers, means X and F given to us. So here we have to utilize the another formula. Just have a look how we will solve it. Salary is given to us, number of workers is also given to us. So our first step, it is to find it out, FIXI. How we will find it out? We will multiply this salary and the number of workers. So this column we have to generate. How? By multiplying these two. 3000 into 16, 4000 into 12, 5000 into 10. So we are finding this column. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to sum this frequency. Okay, this column we have to find it out the sum. Then we have to find out the sigma FIXI. So these two total we have already found. Now, what is the mean for this ungrouped data? When we are having this ungrouped data, how can we find out this mean? By sigma FIXI divided by the sigma FI. So while dividing, we can easily find it out that the mean salary it is 5083.3. So this is the mean salary. What you have to do in this case, first step to find out FIXI, then the sigma of Fi means the sum of frequency and the sum of multiplication of frequency and the given numbers. Then you have to divide it and you can easily find out the mean salary. Okay, yes.